So with Geico, we can easily bundle home and car insurance and save even more.
Yeah, home, car, motorcycle, all bundled together.
Why haven't you noticed me? I want you, but you don't want me.
Riding hard for my people, my priority. I remember I was down, they was ignoring me. Now they see me at the top, and you're like, damn. All of a sudden, they are
What's up, family? Y'all ready to eat with the trap god? I hop. Crap. You heard me. Crack one. Hold on for a second. Hold on for one more time. Alright. Try to eat a little something. Yeah, relationship shit is crazy, man. You want it, get involved with it. But if you don't, stay away from the bullshit. You heard me? I keep forgetting to put ASMR.
Oil base with the all-weather now. That's no show. Happy cash supply.
That's a lot of pain.
It's a pull, not a push. Take it back.
This morning, what does Elizabeth Moss and the cast of The Handmaid's Tale want you to know about the final season?
Because I'm not trying to talk a lot.
If you've been in a car accident
You
recently,
know?
there are 3 critical signs that indicate your case is worth significant compensation.
Okay, we're looking at I-35 northbound in Farmers Branch. Crew thought he headed to this semi-crash that's shutting down lanes at 35 and Beltline. Brianna's been telling me about it for the last 15, 20
It's raining here in Texas.
More than 10,000. And what's the drive-by going to be for me?
What's going on in the world? I need to remember what channel. Okay, there we go.
every 90 minutes. Here you can see them traveling over there. Florida, Alaska, Brian, look up, say hi. And here you can see the vehicle commander waving to the Norwegian town Svalbard from space. There's blackouts to happen as soon as today. So here we go, Florence, over to you.
Pancakes.
So a Texas team learned about tragedy. What his family said about the tragic murder. What's next?
There's nothing wrong with a person not running their mouth. I mean, you all can do the talking when you come up in here and I answer the questions. I wish they had some more syrup. One thing of syrup is not good enough. This hit the spot. Violence just won't stop.
Will King just talked with the victim's family and joined us this hour with more details.
Well, night live from Doral. Trump National this morning ahead of the Live Dog Tournament. For the first time, will be on Fox Sports, on Big Fox, on your network. Johnny, I'm talking with the pros. We're set to compete right here in Florida, right behind me, and they're going to tee off in a shotgun style. We got more of that, including the new president of Live coming your way. I'll give away the names in a moment, but first, the second hour of Fox for Friends starts right now. Get dressed.
Right now, the Dow future is down sharply as global markets take a big hit in response to President Trump's tariffs announcements. And just moments ago, China announced plans to implement 34% retaliatory tariffs on US starting April 10th.
So senior White House correspondent Jackie Heinrich is watching all this. She's a little seasick, and she joins us now. Jackie, tell us the latest. And you have your own
I do. I do. Brian, this market reaction was a shock to everyone, really, except for President Trump, who likened it to a scheduled medical procedure to treat a sick patient.
I think it's going very well. It was an operation, like when a patient gets operated on, and it's a big thing. I said this would exactly be the way it is. We have $6 or $7 trillion coming into our country, and we've never seen anything like it. The markets are going to boom, the stock is going to boom, the country is going to boom.
And his administration is echoing that line, even as the impacts keep coming. This morning, China announcing retaliatory tariffs of 34% effective April 10th. That, by the way, is exactly the kind of countermeasure that Treasury Secretary said would prompt escalation from the U.S., repeatedly warning against it. The president's aides maintain the strategy will work and the fallout will be short, despite recession warnings from some economists.
This will be a short time of uncertainty, and then we'll move back to the prosperity that this president has envisioned, that he is so bold and so willing to fight for. And I couldn't be more proud and stand next to him. The new golden age of prosperity will move in.
Now, there are some signs that the president's prescription might work. General Motors announcing plans to boost production of light-duty trucks in the U.S., announcing that it's hiring several hundred temporary workers as the auto industry also grapples with sector-specific tariffs.
The renaissance of American manufacturing.
Whatever.
Donald Trump is bringing it back. He's driving it back. $6 trillion. He said today he's got committed to America. It's unbelievable.
And other countries are also responding. Mexico and Canada both facing negotiations with the U.S. for a new USMCA trade deal. Eric Trump posting to X, I wouldn't want to be the last country that tries to negotiate a trade deal with Donald Trump. The first to negotiate will win, the last will absolutely lose. I've seen this movie my entire life. Anytime Democrats are sounding off about the inflationary impacts of this plan in the House, plan to force a vote to try to kill the tariffs. You guys.
All right, thank you so much. Brian.
These sausages got a kick to them.
You know, when you put the fentanyl penalty along with the tariffs yesterday, we have tariffs China up over 50%. They have just responded. They don't want to be bullied, air quotes. They with the 34% tariffs. They also listen
Wow.
to companies on so-called
They got pepper in them.
and they're going to get all ticket imports too. Listen, you can be on the real hot water and they get from us. Yeah, it's real company, but a lot of it's going to hurt the defense industry too, because a lot of people that were used sailing, and it astoundingly that our Pentagon uses are from parts materials that we get from China. So this is a big wake-up call. The other big story is overseas, which is going to be talking to early as today. Why? Don't make any jokes here. We're going to use them all. So I think
I was talking to this guy tonight. Came downstairs and shared some personal information with me. But, you know, as a grown man, which, I mean, we gotta get over childhood disappointments. When you didn't know your parents, and they trying to get back in touch with you after all these years. I don't know, man. I think I'll leave it alone, too. I don't want no drama in my life. I'm done with that shit. I don't even like to argue. Argue, debate, none of that. I'm not interested.
All these mom and pops, all these local businesses, whether it's the steel, the farmers, all the other producers, they're saying that there needs to be some give and take here.
That's what Donald Trump said. All right, let's talk about this story. It was so tragic when Lincoln Riley died when she was a student at the University of Georgia. And now we're seeing the same thing happening on the campus of the University of South Carolina, where I actually went to college. So you know about the story. The Columbia Police Department arrested a guy who was not supposed to be in our country. He was it's a guy who's been in trouble with the law before, and he was driving a truck, and he hit allegedly a guy named Nate Baker. He's from Virginia. His parents both went to the University of South Carolina. He goes there. Everyone's speaking so highly about him. He was on his motorcycle. You see his picture there. And this illegal immigrant sideswipes him and then takes off. At least that's what the police are saying. He takes off. He changes his clothes. He's picked up in a different location in downtown Columbia, close to the university. And now he's at the Alvin Bragg Detention Center, which is a prison there in South Carolina. But he took the life of this 21-year-old USC student, Brian.
Yeah, so this was posted. USC student Nate Baker, as we look through, was driving a motorcycle when he was 15. His hit and run today. Nick, just put that next to. It's so.
They lose the American people. We've seen for weeks now, as you just noted, then who should be arguably so on that grounds alone, they should not be in the country, right? But now the administration says
They take a story and magnify it and get all people into scaremongering.
like AC said, I went to this university.
They always do.
Imagine what those parents are going through right now. You had a president of the United States that couldn't even say Lincoln Riley's name, right? But he gave the state of the even saying the name, to say the name. So this is why he continues to dominate on this, because of mugshots like this are a reminder every single day what Joe Biden did with over 10 million.
All right, we have a conversation with Rachel Fry from South Carolina.
Tragedies like the Lincoln riot and Jocelyn Duncan things is just all too frequent in our country. And the frustrating thing is that he was detained by in 2016 under the Obama administration, released the very next day, and has managed to evade apprehension in his program, not to appear. And now just yet another tragedy in our records. The response by the Trump administration early is that he is doing exactly what he said that he was going to do. He's doing it at record speed despite the courts, sometimes despite the outcry from the left. He is putting the American people first in Baker's life. The people that do it, he was described as a role model. Having lives like this are touched because of crimes that are committed by people in the world that should never be in our country to begin with.
Nathan was 21 years old. He was a junior at the University of South Carolina. This is Nathan Bryant. He was part of the Phi Beta fraternity.
I definitely have to eat more. I like the way it feels when I'm not eating though. But I do need to eat because the temperature in my body drops and I'm always cold. So I gotta eat.
Yeah, a couple of things just before we go to the top. They had big story this week. This is going to happen again. We're going to find out about this guy. He's going to get a trial. Wasted a ton of money being in prison. We wasted a ton of money trying to see somebody down here. There's special man. They're different. They want to come up and play that game ball where they may not be in a gang, but in the El Salvador prison.
The eggs were real good. I like the way they cook them. I'm used to eating hard, but they had some softness to them, and that was delicious.
This is what Trump is trying to stop. The next agent and the next bill somebody here illegally. That's his goal.
And the judges have only done one thing is, and it's happened in Massachusetts, the U.S. Attorney in Massachusetts, to federally charges against Boston District Attorney. This means that they'll be able to consider federal charges against the ICE agent who is being held in contempt of court for return.
The sausage is a little bit too spicy for me. I can tell it's pork. Got like a sting to it. They try to put Young Thug back in jail. Boy better stop playing around for these people taking his freedom, which they will. Honestly, he giving up his freedom. He is waiting. There is no way you can be able to last 15 years on probation or whatever time it is. They try to take his freedom for a tweet. I used to love,
Murders. Burger's trial begins in August.
I used to love bacon.
Addressed Reverend Al Sharpton's National Action Network yesterday, outlining their plan to push back against the Trump agenda.
What my administration would be about is what my administration has always been about, diversity, representing all New Yorkers, and getting things done.
Former New York Governor Andrew Cuomo also calling President Trump an existential threat. Current Mayor Eric Adams, who's now running as an independent, is defending his record.
Three signs your car accident is worth major compensation. If you've been in a car accident recently, there are three critical
Mayor
signs
Adams
that
announced his
indicate
plan to skip the Democratic primary after a judge dismissed his
6 or 7
election
figures.
case. Actor Tom Cruise is honoring his Top Gun co-star Val Kilmer, who passed away on Cruise calling for a moment of silence at CinemaCon. He bowed his head, telling the audience, "Look, I can't tell you how much I admire his work. He loved movies and he gave a lot to all of us." Val Kilmer died of pneumonia. He was 64 years old. Disney is proceeding with caution after their latest live-action film Snow White bombed at the box office. The company is reportedly pausing its planned live-action remake of Tangled, despite already being in the pre-production phase and in talks with potential actors. The reevaluation concept for Snow White grossed about $145 million worldwide, despite it costing $225 million to make. And those are your headlines. Guys, back over to you.
White girl,
I didn't see it. I didn't take a look at it.
blonde hair, and blue eyes,
Rachel Ziegler, man, she. Okay.
showing their breasts.
The movie didn't make a lot of money. Okay. All right. I think Brian is going to be a little.
I don't want no blonde hair, blue eyes, big titty woman around me like she's all that.
This is teams because with Liv, they play as teams. They play together. They're shorts, show a lot of emotion. That's what Fox is going to love. The booth is
If she ain't got no butt, nah.
First on 18 is on the other side of the standing over here. If you look where I've been, this is the corral that's
There's a big turn off.
Best things first class, and I think that's why the golf world loves the golf. Here, names of the names. You got some of the best Campbell will be joining us.
Kevin Gates is dead. Is for sure in real life. He's for sure bipolar.
Now, we're going to have the first big name I'm about to show you. The grass is pretty calm. Put it up there. The grass is still, by the way, this thing's for, here it is. Bubba Watson, are you ready for a big fun? I say a portrait. Absolutely. What we expect.
Oh yeah. Wow.
It's exciting. Fox Sports, by the way, is now telling us the world's count, so please don't have a chance to see this guy in action. Back to Dallas, that would have
Adam 22 going broke and trying to bring WAC 100 and put him in jail for a lot of things. Kanye West's song, but Bianca dropping today. That's just trash, man. I mean, come on, man. Nobody taking that fool serious except his fans. He's straight just a troll. A glorified troll. His music is straight garbage. Kanye West passed away in rap when his mama died. That was a humble Kanye. He don't rap about shit now. He might as well be an R&B singer. One thing he has to talk about is basically him and his kids and Kim Kardashian, and he got him messing with them Jewish people. He done linked up with P. Diddy, thinking it's cool to walk around playing with P. Diddy's life. I think I punched the stomach. I think I'm full. I used to eat bacon. I still like it, but I ain't, I don't really, I don't really want it in my system. Cause high blood pressure. Same with them sausages, but damn cake up in the oven. This right here is it. Give me one piece. Wow.
Are going to come together for severe weather, including tornadoes, and then the heavy rain is going to be the legacy as we head into the weekend.
potential for a dire situation, really, over a foot of rain on top of saturated ground. So a particularly dangerous situation, flood watch issued by the National Weather Service, and we are at a 4 out of 4 here when it comes to the flash flood risk. That's the highest you can get, not only today, but Saturday. So that's going to be a terrible situation that is unfolding right now. Have a way to get those watches and warnings and know what to do if you have a flood alert and or a severe weather alert. We'll continue to keep you up to date. Okay, well, it's over to you.
And check those tires, thanks, Julie. So President Trump says Iran may agree to direct nuclear talks after the Pentagon announced this week that they could be sending an additional strike group to the region.
I think it's better if we have direct talks. I think it goes faster and you understand the other side a lot better than if you go through intermediaries. They wanted to use intermediaries. I don't think that's necessarily true anymore. I think they're concerned. I think they feel vulnerable, and I don't want them to feel that way. And I think they want to make.
Fox News senior strategic analyst, retired 4-star General John King joins us now. General, good morning. Good morning. General, I get the impression that Iran is we're running out of
I really feel like my stomach is fat as hell, man.
Surprise yourself with savings. Get over 40% off the entertainment club.
The secret is Snug Club's patented and safely engineered polymer. It's designed to push in and stay in. Now go from loose outlet to secure snuglet. Look, with 5 pounds of pressure on an ordinary outlet, the plug comes out, but not with Snug Club. Even with the same 5 pounds of pressure, the plug stays snug. Even after 500 plug-ins, the plug stays in. And because you waited to find an outlet at night, our Glow Snug Plug shows up right. Go online and order the complete Snug Plug kit that includes 25 Snug Plugs for just $19.99. Order discount will include the Snug Plug carry case absolutely free. But to really light up this offer, you can get 10 Glow Snug Plugs free. Just pay a separate fee. Go online to get snugplug.com. Order now.
Oh, yeah. Okay. All right.
All right, the breaking news this morning, U.S. stock futures turning sharply downward, and they keep getting worse, I have to say. This on the heels of the news released a short time ago that China is imposing 34% tariffs on all of the imports from the United States, starting on April 10th, of course, in response to President Trump's tariffs. This is retaliation. This is a trade. Let's get right into the CNN's Mark Stewart, who is in Beijing with all the news on this refreshing broke this moment in half. What can you tell us about it?
John, like anticipated, and at least in the trade war, there's a clear in favor of China. 2 points I want to make. Number one, even though these tariffs are very broad at the farmer imports, it will really hurt American farmers and U.S. agriculture industry the hardest. China imports a lot of soybeans of all products from the United States. It's been a top customer. With these additional tariffs, the price will skyrocket. It will force China's farmers, as well as food producers, to go somewhere else to buy soybeans, therefore hurting the United States. In addition, China has also put some restrictions on rare minerals that are used to make everyday household products, also electronics. That can impact the American effort to beef up more domestic manufacturing and production. The other point to make, the fact this is happening on a Friday night at the start of a very important holiday weekend says a lot. Beijing certainly could have waited until Monday, but this is making a very big statement, especially within China, to the domestic population. It's also coming at a time when China is really trying to establish itself as a stable, rational force in the world. In fact, there was a Chinese official just recently in Europe.
We'll go over this shit over and over again.
Say that China would be willing to have some kind of relationship with the United States to fight it.
Hey, man. We in it for the long run, I guess. We always go through something when there's a new president. Obama did it. COVID. We're always going to suffer. We'll never get richer. Shit. They asked me what the fuck did I do,
Maybe. I don't know.
Woo! I ate too much. I really ate too much. Damn. That's what the fuck did I do, dog? Definitely going off. So, strength for this wrist. Mix it up. Oh, yo, scary testimony. Ooh, I'm so fucking full right now. I did it, man. That happened, man. Really came out like this. Look, it's gonna rain hard. guess. So, yeah.
Children's Health has one of the best pediatric epilepsy centers in the nation. That's incredible. When I be with you, yeah, it feels like there's nobody else. I wanna show you love, but I can't even love myself. You got me second guessing everything I've ever felt. I can't be with you no more.
Fucking chipmunk. I'm going to sleep.